Hey guys, today I have another review for you. It's going to be a little bit different. I decided I kind of wanted to do sort of a first impression / review with this. This is the Essie Dress to Kilt Fall 2014 collection. Those of you that have been watching my channel for a while know that Essie isn't my favorite brand and I don't tend to buy a lot of Essie. But for some reason, all these colors just kind of compelled me and I really like the collection as a whole. So I just picked them all up and I decided we would do a review together. So I'm going to do some live swatches and I'm going to show you how they apply and we'll just kind of talk about the formula as I'm applying them. So as you can see, sorry I can't fit them all completely in frame, but we have 6 different colors that are part of this collection. Obviously they're all, except for this one, they're all pretty, darker colors for fall time. So we're gonna go through each of the colors and just talk about how they apply and what my thoughts are on them. We are gonna start with the lightest of the bunch, and this one is called Take It Outside. And this is a very lighter neutral shade. It's a little taupey. So right off the bat, it doesn't seem to be too bad. It's kind of a thicker coat, but I mean pretty decent coverage. It's actually pretty smooth. I am having to say I am pretty impressed with this, honestly. I mean, for one coat, guys, we have pretty opaque coverage. I mean, you can see that. It is looking a little bit darker. It's drying a bit darker than how it looks in the bottle, it seems. And it definitely has some like pinky taupe. I would call this a taupe. I wouldn't call this really a beige. I would call this more of a taupe shade. So we're gonna speed through this second coat here and we'll take a look after. I'm really impressed with this one, guys, especially for being such like a light taupey mushroom color and not streaky or difficult in any way, shape, or form. And as you can see, I haven't done any cleanup yet and I only have to do a little bit. So far, if they're all like this, I'm going to be very happy with this collection. Okay, so I just filmed the entire first coat of this and I thought my camera was on, but it's not. So I'm just going to show you the bottle here. This is called the Perfect Cover Up. And this one is a dark gray with like a bluish dusty teal tone to it. It is very pretty. It is, I would call it mostly gray, but it does have a little bit of a bluish, like a dusty bluish teal tint. Again, here's one coat, and guys, this was very easy to apply, very smooth, very creamy, and based on these 2 polishes so far, I'm giving this collection 2 big thumbs up. So as long as the rest of them are like this, this is a very, very nice collection. As you can see, if you were to do your coats thick enough, you can get away with 1 coat. I mean, we are opaque with 1 coat, but I always like to do 2. And since I, didn't record me applying the first coat, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a second coat. And I know my painting is a little messy, but it's kind of hard to do this on camera, so you have to excuse me for that. But let's try this second coat here and we'll see how this applies. Yeah, you guys can see nicely, like, look how smooth and creamy this polish is. Oh, I got a fuzzy. Ignore my fuzzy. I'm really liking this color too, guys. And as it dries, the blue is starting to come out a little bit more. It's a very pretty fall color. And if they're all like this, I'm going to be really happy that I decided just to jump the gun here and buy this whole collection. Cleanup and removal was a breeze on the perfect cover-up as well. So this is a very pretty color, easy to work with. And with the removal as nice as it was and the cleanup as nice as it was, this is a great polish. Next up, we're doing another color that's similar. So this is the perfect cover-up, what we just did. And this one is called Fall in Line. And this is, you know, a much lighter shade, obviously. And this is kind of like a grayish green. So this is like the darker tealish dusty gray, and this is more of like a mossy green gray. Guys, I think these formulas are going to be the same, and if they are, this is a fantastic collection. Look how opaque this one is too. That's beautiful. Let's try this next one. Wow, that's super opaque, and this is a pretty color. Very pretty color. This is another one. I think you do not need 2 coats. I think you could get away with 1 coat. I'm gonna do another coat, but I mean, this looks like it could absolutely be a 1-coater. The same exact formula. So far, all of these have been creamy, smooth, and super easy to work with. And very easy for cleanup, easy for removal, like the whole 9 yards. So there's 1 coat of Fall in Line. Again, as it's drying, it's starting to take on a little bit more of a blue-green gray look instead of just the green that you see in the bottle. See, it looks like it's drying a little bit darker on my nail than what you see in the bottle. And it does have a bit more of a blue-green look instead of just the green. But I really actually like this color a lot. I think it's very pretty. So let's go through and do a second coat. So far, Essie, this is a beautiful collection. Maybe I should write to them and tell them that whoever they finally hired for their formulas is doing a good job. Next up, we have this really dark chocolate brown that is called a Partner in Crime. And I have another Essie that's very similar to this shade. A little brown dress. This is Little Brown Dress. This is Partner in Crime. In the bottle, they look almost exactly the same. I'm going to say that Little Brown Dress looks a little bit warmer and that this one looks a little bit cooler. So we'll have to see how they swatch on the nail in comparison. I'm not a huge fan of this color. I don't really like dark browns, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it looks. Same consistency as the rest. Very, very opaque, creamy, easy to apply. This could absolutely be a 1-coater. Almost all of these seem like they could be 1-coaters. They're all very opaque on the first coat. Again, I mean, these just glide on your nails, guys. Just glide. No fighting whatsoever. I can say I am not, like I said, I am not the biggest fan of this color. As I'm applying it, still not the biggest fan of this color, but I mean, the application is flawless, and you can see that. Second coat. This is Essie's little brown dress, so side by side, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot tell a difference. They're both really dark brown, almost look black. So, I mean, maybe you can see a little bit of a difference, but I personally don't see a difference. So I would say if you have a little brown dress, you can skip on this one, or if you always want a little brown dress and you couldn't find it, then I will go grab this one. Partner in Crime was a little bit more difficult to remove just because it is so dark, but still not horrible by any means, and cleanup was pretty easy. The next color we're going to do is beautiful, and it's called Style Cartel, and it is just that royal ink, dark cobalt kind of blue. It is gorgeous, you guys. I love this color. If this shows up true on my nails, this is going to be my favorite. It is so pretty. This one is a little more sheer. It's not opaque like the others. You could not get away with one coat with this one. It's a little streaky. Not bad though. I mean, still pretty good coverage actually since I'm done. But you definitely would need a second coat on this one. But it's that beautiful like royal navy deep ink blue. The formula seems to be, I would say, pretty consistent across the board so far. These formulas are all smooth, easy to work with, easy to apply. This one is just a little bit more sheer than the others. But I mean, it's not like it's super sheer. You can see it's still pretty opaque, but I would still recommend doing a second coat on this one. It doesn't feel as opaque as the others did on their first coat. So far the color's matching pretty good there, so we'll see how this applies with a second coat. Oh, that's gorgeous. I really like this color. It is a really, really dark color. But you can still definitely tell it's blue though. Like, it's really dark and vampy, but it doesn't look black to me. Maybe I haven't, obviously seen this in low lighting, but so far, just sitting out here in the natural sunlight, it definitely looks blue. Gosh, you guys, this formula is just perfection. All of these have just been perfection. Look how easy this has been. And this color is stunning. All right, so Style Cartel, while a absolute beautiful color, is going to be a stainer. I had to scrub my nails really well, and like the 5 minutes I had it on, I mean, you can see I have a lot of blue left on my nails, and this is after like really scrubbing with remover. So, and I didn't apply a base coat since I'm just swatching. The last one we have is kind of like a deeper kind of cranberry red. This is called Dressed to Kilt, so it is the name of the collection from this polish. It is a very pretty red. It doesn't look to be like your like normal red. It is a bit of a deeper, like I said, cranberry red. Wow, look at that. Again, same formula. Smooth, creamy, easy to apply. Since it is red, I'm a little nervous it's going to be like the blue in the sense that it's going to stain and be hard to remove. But, that's kind of the nature of red polish. But I have to say, formula-wise, across the board, this is an amazing collection as far as formula goes. Not all the colors might be everybody's cup of tea, but if you like any of them, I would suggest these. They are very pretty and easy to work with. Just make sure you wear a good base coat so that you're not, getting stained nails from the blue or the red. The other ones didn't seem to be too bad. The brown was kind of bad, but the rest of them, I really don't think will give you any problems. So just the brown, the blue, and the red is what I would watch out for in terms of staining and like hard to remove. Yep, this is definitely just a little bit darker than your normal red. This makes me think of like Christmas time. I think this is a good Christmas red. It is drying a little bit darker than what you see in the bottle. See the comparison there? A little bit darker, but darker in a good way. I like it. So overall, guys, I know I've already said this, but overall, I really love the formula of these. The formula is the same on all of these. This, as you saw, the blue was a little bit sheer, but the rest of them were very opaque. Beautiful, beautiful application. If you're in the market for these colors, I think this is a great collection for you to check out. I can say that I do not regret just jumping the gun and buying this collection. Essie hit it out of the park with this collection. I love the colors. I think they go well together. And with having the beautiful application that they have. And I mean, look how shiny these are on their own too, by the way. They're gorgeously shiny. I did not put any top coat on. And look how pretty and shiny that is. I mean, these are beautiful polishes. So I recommend them. Essie gets 2 big thumbs up from me. Very, very, very happy with these. Let me know what you guys think, if you bought any, if you think you're gonna buy any, what you think of the colors. Honestly, like the biggest one I wouldn't recommend is the brown, obviously, because I don't like this color. And it's too dark, it looks black, it's kind of blah. But the rest of them are beautiful. You can tell what color they are. And yeah, I'm very happy with them. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. I hope you guys are having a great day. Remember, my Instagram and everything's listed down below for you guys to check out. And until next time, peace, love, and polish. Bye.